You know, these are my union. Yes, you know them? Yes, sir. We're working together. You're working together? Yes. Okay. Yeah.
Mr. Governor, sir, yes. In Government House this afternoon for the presentation of Tricycles is the Senior Management Staff of Simba Group and his Varenda Jack. Mr. Governor, may I have your permission to allow him make his statement and present the Tricycles formally?
Good evening to all. Thanks a lot to His Excellency to giving us this opportunity to showcase the product to all the dignitaries available here. Before starting for any product, I want to give you some brief about my company. So I'm from the Simba group of company. We are here from last 35 years and we are the #1 in the KK in Nigeria. So we recently came up with the CNG tricycle to launch in Edo State. This is the first state we are inaugurating the CNG machine, and this is the pioneer for the other state to take this lead to the other state. This CNG machine is going to give a lots of benefit to the riders, customer, as well as to the state people. Like in CNG, they can save around 1 million naira in a year with the benefit of the fuel cost and the mileage from the product. Also, we can save our state from the pollution because this is pollution-free green vehicle, and there are lots of other benefits around the machine. So I will be happy to showcase the product when we are roaming around to the product. Thank you, sir.
Nice one.
Mr. Governor may want to say.
The representative of the Simba Group, my colleagues in government, my friends from Anawat, the Tricycle Association of Nigeria, Edo branch. First, let me appreciate and thank the Simba Group for this gesture. When I heard that they were coming to make a presentation, I said, what's so special? Oh, it occurred to me, oh, everybody is in UAE now on climate change COP28 meetings. I said, okay, it's very significant what we are doing here, because the company has introduced a new line of keke napep that relies on CNG gas to power it. You remember the versions before was using petrol.
Sure, yeah.
So, first, a couple of things. First, we are now using clean fuel to power these vehicles. So it's a better environment we're creating. Less pollution than what we used to see from the petrol-driven vehicles. But even more important is the economics of it. Whereas a liter of petrol is almost 600 naira per liter, the cost of CNG that will be equivalent to a liter is about 250, 280, 230 naira for equivalent in terms of gas. So my keke drivers and owners are now going to make more money in terms of operating costs using CNG gas than using petrol. And I think it's a very positive development. And I asked them, why Edo? They said, oh, in Edo we have the largest number of CNG outlets. So they don't have to go far to be able to fill up. What I need to do with the association now is to agree and see how we can work out an arrangement where we get CNG to their parks, to the keke parks, so that they can fill up and always have supply of CNG to power these bikes. I think the most important benefit beyond the economy is the environment. You know, in Edo State, we are very concerned because we are in the rainforest, and we're very concerned about ensuring that we contribute our own quota to net zero, carbon zero emission, zero carbon emission. And we are doing other things like reforestation. We are planting on an annual basis over 50 to 150 hectares of new forests. We're giving seedlings to communities, to schools, so that they can green the environment for us. So we want to thank the Simba Group and to say that we're going to be working with you and financial institutions to see how we can replace our entire keke fleet in Edo with CNG powered keke. I'm glad the union is here, and I hope I have your support. I trust you because you have always been reliable partners, and I'll allow you to say one or two words before we test this vehicle.
Your Excellency, and the entire Executive Council here, and the representative of the Simba Group, on behalf of Anewat, we want to thank you, Your Excellency, and welcome the Simba Group to Edo State. A lion is not afraid of his size because it's divine. Edo State is the heartbeat of Nigeria. That tells the story why those who are driving to get a reduced threshold of emission in faraway Dubai, we're already doing so here in Edo State. What it means to us is that this will have a multiplier effect on the long run, as our members will be able to get one, not just at the cost of today, but in terms of management, in terms of the economy of fueling. The CNG-driven tricycle is a plus to the tricycle business in Edo State. We want to thank you for all that you have offered us and for all you have been doing, and the environment and the space that is well sanitized. We appreciate you, and we welcome the Simba Group because we are going to have a good time. Thank you, Your Excellency.
So can we try?
Why we do driver? Which time in them and talk that?
If your gas is about to finish, you can immediately put it like that. No need to stop it, do it anything. So we are putting on this one. You can switch on this one. Just push it like a car. Push it and leave it. Push it and leave it. Yes, I will get it. And you can feel there is no any differentiation.
Oh, Branco! Oh, Branco! So we have come to verify you, sir.
The price is for 2,450,000.
So I know it. How are we doing the financing?
You will recall that you talked about giving us a performance bond through the banks so that our members could access it and be paying on a instrumental basis. Because the difference between this and what we had before is such that if you run out of gas on this, there is a button as was demonstrated. Once you press the button, you return back to PMX till you get back to the filling station to refuel. So that is just one of the benefits on the other hand, because if you look at the distribution of the gas station in town, they are not evenly distributed in our locations. But however, you are safe to ride till you get to the next gas station. So we'll be delighted, Your Excellency, if the performance bond could be rolled out for Edo people, especially tricycle riders and owners to access. And I'm sure with that, they'll be able to buy, because the difference between what we had before and this is in the neighborhood of 500,000 or less. And I think on the long run, the cost-saving option on this will beat up whatever variance we have.
How many keke do we think you have in Edo now?
At the moment, we have 8,200 across the 18 local governments.
So we'll put the performance bond for 1,000.
Thank you, Your Excellency.
And then we'll keep rolling it over.
Yes, sir.
Okay? Yes. Thank you.
I said that the phone, even at that, they get that they say they don't.
No, that's okay. This one, you will get this one more than the other one.
No, not because gas. They are gas.
Yes, very, very. It's not the system that just